Right guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Happy Sabbath, happy day of rest. What to say guys, ain't been up to a lot today, just went over the road, got a few bits and bobs. What do you call it? Fed the cat, give him a couple of pouches of meat and yeah, fed him. Gonna give him some fish later, some fish that I've got in. With my shopping, most likely anyway, that's probably what I'll give him. Yeah guys, I'm just chilling really, that's about it. Quite tired actually, funnily enough. I haven't done any dancing recently, so I'm probably not looking as good as what I did, but I just went for a walk a minute ago, so had a bit of a walk, so that's good. That'll slim me down a little bit, I guess. A walk, so yeah, a little bit, probably not much, but it's better than nothing, kind of thing. But yeah, tired man. Yeah, I'll do this word anyway, guys. It's Leviticus chapter 23. It's at the appointed festivals. What I'm going to do the appointed festivals, the Sabbath, the Passover and unleavened bread, and offering the first fruits. I'm going to leave it there afterwards. I'm going to do it in 2 or 3 parts because it's a very long word, so I'll have to do it in 2 or 3 parts. Let's just go straight into it. It says the appointed festivals, Leviticus chapter 23, the appointed festivals. The Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites. 1 second guys, turn my phone off because I know I always get phone calls when I'm doing words. It's like the devil prompts people to call me. But yeah, anyway, the appointed festivals, Leviticus chapter 23, the appointed festivals. The Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and say to them, these are my appointed festivals, the appointed festivals of the Lord, which you are to proclaim as sacred assemblies. 1 second, guys. There are 6 days when you may work, but the 7th day is the day of Sabbath rest, a day of sacred assembly. You are not to work wherever you live. It is a Sabbath to the Lord. Passover and unleavened bread, these are the Lord's appointed festivals, the sacred assemblies you are to proclaim at their appointed times. The Lord's Passover begins at twilight on the 14th day of the first month. On the 15th day of that month, the Lord's festival of unleavened bread begins. For 7 days you must eat bread made without yeast. On the first day, hold a sacred assembly and do not do any of your ordinary work. For 7 days, present a food offering to the Lord, and on the 7th day, hold a sacred assembly and do not do any of your ordinary work. Offering the first fruits, the Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and say to them, when you enter the land I am going to give you, and you reap its harvest, bring to the priest a sheaf of the first grain you harvest. He is to wave the sheaf before the Lord, so it will be accepted on your behalf. The priest is to wave it on the day after the Sabbath. On the day you wave the sheaf, you must sacrifice a burnt offering to the Lord, a lamb a year old without defect, together with its grain offering of 1/5 of an ephah of the finest flour mixed with olive oil, a food offering presented to the Lord, a pleasing aroma, and its drink offering of 1/4 of a hin of wine. You must not eat any bread or roasted or new grain until the very day you bring this offering to your God. This is to be a lasting ordinance for the generations to come wherever you live. I'll read one more, guys. The Festival of Weeks. From the day after the Sabbath, the day you brought the sheaf of the wave offering, count 7 full weeks, count 50 days up to the day after the 7th Sabbath, and then present an offering of new grain to the Lord. From wherever you live, bring 2 loaves made with 1/5 of an ephah of the finest flour, baked with yeast as a wave offering of firstfruits to the Lord. Present with this bread 7 male lambs, each a year old without defect, 1 young bull and 2 rams. They will be a burnt offering to the Lord, together with their grain offerings and drink offerings, a food offering, an aroma pleasing to the Lord. Then sacrifice 1 male goat for a sin offering, and 2 lambs each a year old for a fellowship offering. The priest is to wave the 2 lambs before the Lord as a wave offering, together with the bread of the firstfruits. They are a sacred offering to the Lord for the priest. They are a sacred offering to the Lord for the priest. On that same day, you are to proclaim a sacred assembly. On that same day, you are to proclaim a sacred assembly. Do not do any ordinary work. This is to be a lasting ordinance for the generations to come wherever you live. When you reap the harvest of your land, do not reap to the very edges of your field, or gather the gleanings of your harvest. Leave them for the poor and for the foreigner residing among you. I am the Lord your God. That's it, guys. I'll leave it there, I think. I'll leave it there, I think. That'll basically be Leviticus chapter 23, part 1, which will be the appointed festivals, the Sabbath, the Passover and unleavened bread, offering the first fruits, the Festival of Weeks. And that's where we've got up to. Actually, I'll read a couple more, guys. The Festival of Trumpets. The Lord said to Moses, say to the Israelites, on the first day of the 7th month, you are to have a day of Sabbath rest, sacred assembly commemorated with trumpet blasts. Do not do any of your ordinary work, but present a food offering to the Lord. On the Day of Atonement, the Lord said to Moses, the 10th day of the 7th month is the Day of Atonement. Hold a sacred assembly and deny yourselves and present a food offering to the Lord. Do not do any work on that day, because it is the Day of Atonement, when atonement is made for you before the Lord your God. Those who do not deny themselves on that day must be cut off from their people. I will destroy from among their people anyone who does any work on that day. You shall do no work at all. This is to be a lasting ordinance for the generations to come. Wherever you live, it is a day of Sabbath rest for you, and you must deny yourselves from the evening of the 9th day of the month until the following evening. You are to observe your Sabbath. That's it, guys. I'll leave it there. So let's just go over what we've gone over once more. We've gone over Leviticus chapter 23. That's the appointed festivals, the Sabbath, the Passover and unleavened bread, offering the first fruits, the Festival of Weeks, the Festival of Trumpets, and the Day of Atonement. We've just got the Festival of Tabernacles to do next in part 2. So that's Leviticus chapter 23, part 1. So that's it. I hope you can take something from that. Hope it blessed you in some way. That's all I want to say, guys. I just hope you'll have a good day, whatever it is you're doing. And have a blessed day. Sun's out at the moment, I think. I'm not going out nowhere though. I'm just taking it easy today. Yeah, just taking it really easy. I was going to do some coursework. I don't know if I will because it's the Sabbath. I feel like I should probably rest on the Sabbath. But Jesus didn't, mate. Jesus didn't. When Jesus come, I think the Sabbath wasn't strict. I think he broke the Sabbath a few times, once or twice anyway. So I don't think it's meant to be the strict thing it was in the beginning days. But since Jesus come, I don't think it's meant to be a rigid, strict thing. Like I could be wrong, but that's what I think. So yeah, we'll see. I might do some coursework, I might not. We'll see. But yeah, that's all I want to say anyway, guys. Hope you all have a blessed day. Yeah, that's it. So that's all I want to say. So take care, guys. God bless. Much love. And I'll be back soon. Take care, guys. Love you all.